slammed my fork onto the table. Mai looked pleased with herself.
Okay, I'm kidding. You're really cute when you blush. You almost match your hair.
That's not fair at all.
I beg to differ.
Bitch.
What?
I find your snorts cute.
Okay, good. I did the line.
Did you read it?
Yes!
Really?
Yeah, I beg to differ!
Oh no, does everybody just default to Yoda? Still... I searched my mind, eager to change the subject. I could talk about anything. Cats? You want to talk about cats? Jeez. That was an impressive scenario.
What? But what? No, it wasn't. I just made it up on the spot. Not like I have a bunch of, like, homemade friend fiction.
Mai laughed nervously.
Oh, so that's the girl who was talking to me when we got separated.
Mai told the story of her past friendship with this girl like they were eternal arch nemesis. Apparently they had some bad blood.
Talking about bad blood.
What?
Sorry, I remixed.
I nodded, choosing to take the time to relax. Before I knew it, we were finished eating. We got up and tossed our trays together. As I headed toward the door, though, Mai hesitated.
Hey, I forgot something back at the dorm. Like, this is a total lie, but just fall for it, okay?
Oh, need help?
No. No. Later.
See you later.
Okay, see you later. I hope everything's cool. Yeah? That's it. I waved, and Mai sprinted off in the direction of the dorms. Alone again. I crossed my arms
I'm trying to suck
and headed back to Poppy Hall.
I like the little new McDonald's cup.
He's cute. Large groups of 7 or 8 people were laying out in the sun, playing catch, eating lunch on the lawn. It looked like fun to have so many friends like that. Unlike me, the forever loner, whose only friend is...
Are we making hand farts?
What? Quality content.
Hand farts.
I smiled. I liked making hand farts. Maybe this new school really would be better than my last. Without students inside of it, Poppy Hall looked a bit like an abandoned hospital. My footsteps echoed as I climbed the stairs to the 4th floor. There was nothing to do. I didn't even have a book to read. Oh, because we left it behind. So what's gonna happen? I sighed. I should have brought it when I had the chance.
Wait, why is she going to class? Does she have class right now?
No, I think she's just... Was she just going early? I don't know. I stepped into the classroom and saw a flash of movement by the window.
Crash.
A boy sat on the windowsill. Weren't you just talking about people being on windowsills before?
Yeah.
And he jerked up when I came in.
Oh, you caught me jerking up.
No, he jerked up, not jerked off.
I said up.
Oh, what is someone here? No.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Gross.
Oh. He was silhouetted by the afternoon sunshine, so I couldn't quite tell who he was. Hello. I'm sorry. Did I bother you? The boy stood and shook his head, then crossed to a desk on the opposite side of the room.
Oh, I know what voice to do for him.
As he passed, I was able to see him clearly. Okay, so I think this is the Tsundere character. Like the, I don't like you, Baka.
Okay.
And he's really standoffish. I think it's Shane from...
Okay, go for it. I got the perfect voice.
From, Did You Know Gaming.
I know what to do.
As he passed, I was able to see him clearly. Another Normal Boots jacket? This guy, he was Shane from the Normal Boots Club. How on earth did this keep happening to me? It's almost like it was written for entertainment purposes. Shane sat down at his desk, fidgeted with his hands a little, then turned to look at me.
The little girl!
Bingo. Perfect.
Thanks.
You should get all the hires.
Or should I do this one?
Stutz.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Ohana means family. I nodded.
Family means no fun.
My name is Hana. It's nice to meet you. He nodded. Silence filled the space between us. Panic built up inside me. This is my chance to get in with the normal boots club, and I was blowing it. I sat down at my desk, fiddling with my hands. There's nothing for it. I had to try to make conversation. You, Shane looked at me, unsmiling. You're part of the normal boots club?
Yes, I am.
Alright.
He spoke as if it were a challenge, almost glaring at me. Oh, I just saw your jacket, so... I trailed off. The jackets are really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
I also like his voice acting in this.
Like, okay.
Yeah. Though I also enjoy your voice. I think they should have got you.
Oh, thanks. It's
Silence
just I don't
again.
know how to do a cool boy voice. Okay.
Oh, you only know how to do, like, the Patrick impression boy voice? Duh. I'm a boy.
Isn't that how boys sound?
Yeah. A lot of the time. Sometimes we have to pretend to be professional. He seemed skeptical, as if he expected me to crawl out of my skin and reveal myself to be a large amphibious reptile, which I was. I had to do something. Who knew another chance like this would come? But Shane didn't seem friendly. In fact, he seemed downright suspicious. Surely he wasn't on to me already? Maybe it was better not to risk it?
Give him his space. We
What
don't
do you
want.
think?
We
You
don't
don't-
want butts with him.
That's true, we don't want butts with him.
Give him space.
But maybe...
Give him space.
I don't know. I guess we'll see how this turns out. 'Cause,
Well, if
like-
you want a quick save, go for it.
No, but... do you know... You know the Tsundere stereotype, right?
Yeah.
So, like...
I remember for that
If
one
you-
game. What was the game Dodger played with the cats and bunnies? Not Hustle Cat, but
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Well,
like-
that Tsundere turned out, like, creepy shit if you didn't, like...
Yeah, if you won, he like.
I'll give him his space. I chewed
Like,
my lip and
kidnaps you.
stared at my desk, trying not to think of what a loser I looked like. Yeah, that was creepy watching those endings. But, like, you know what I mean? If you're going after Tsundere and you, like, give them your space, then they'll be like, oh, Baka, and they'll keep, like, running into you, but, like...
Anyway, let's just give him a space, though.
Uh...
Did we say give him a space?
Yeah, trying not to think of what a loser I looked like. Shane's stare still stung me, hot on this side of my face. Dots. He wasn't looking away. Finally, I turned to him, hoping to break the silence. The classroom door swept open, and a small group of girls entered the classroom. Shane looked away. The atmosphere was broken. What was up with these normal boots guys? They're a bunch of crackpots. The fuck? John was really nice when I spoke with him, but PBG and Shane seemed to hate me.
Shown.
They were anything but normal. I waited for Mai to come to class, wanting desperately to tell her what's happened. But when the bell rang and Miss Shizuka started teaching, Mai still hadn't come. Okay, I'm gonna drop that voice that I slipped into. Class came and went, the bell rang, I was alone. PBG stared at me for the entirety of the class period, his face growing more and more menacing by the minute. Fuck, dude, you didn't have any, like, work to do? How the hell did you get away with that?
What?
Staring at us the whole class. How his face wasn't stuck in a perma-frown, I would never know. Shane and John didn't bother talking to me as they left the classroom, and the other students paired up around me. Oh, Kakasu. What should I do for the... Hey, Mimi! Would you like to engage in a casual discourse this evening? Okay, that's actually perfect after, like, reading that line.
Disgusting.
Did you do me?
Yeah, of course. Oh wait, no, better voice. But why are you talking like that?
Oh, so that girl just had dots. I gathered up my things and headed to the dorm. A sigh unlocked the door to my dorm room. As soon as the door opened, I heard...
Hannah!
Hannah!
What?
What? Wait? Wait,
burp.
what? Mai and I lay in a heap on the floor.
I'm so glad you're back. Oh,
She wrapped her arms around me, around my head, and nuzzled me.
No.
You're
Okay.
getting it in real life.
My neck hurts now.
Oh, I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Come, look.
Come, look. My name's not look. And I don't need to right now. She got off me and helped me to my feet. Without Mai's face filling my vision, I saw that something had changed. Oh my goodness! The dorm room looked nothing like it had before.
It looks the exact same as I had before.
The posters and fairy lights were still up. Now the window had light pink curtains on it that cast a warm haze around the room. Okay, so that's completely different. A brand new white carpet was on the floor. Pillows were piled high in a mountain on the top bunk of the bunk bed. Even our chairs have been replaced with new, cushy leather ones.
What kind of dorm is this?
What happened here?
Sorry I didn't tell you, but I wanted to surprise you. I thought this would come in yesterday, but it was delayed by a day. I wanted to set up to be a big surprise. I'm still not done yet, though.
She gestured to some small potted plants arranged in neat rows on her desk.
Wanna help?
Yeah.
Do I ever? Why are you waving at the microphone? It's not going to say hi back.
Let's see if sound would be captured.
We finished setting the room up, switching a few objects here and there in order to better facilitate the feng shui, which Mai told me was excruciatingly important. She especially wanted me to make sure the room is filled with reds and pinks and coupled items, though for what purpose I wasn't sure. We collapsed with heavy sighs on the floor, then heaved great big yawns. It's not even the end of the day yet, and I'm so tired. Tell me about it.
Me too. Wait.
She shot up with a
I'm
sudden
too
jolt.
tired to right now. We should get some ice cream.
Oh my gosh, it's you.
Yeah.
Though I like
Really?
ice cream too. Ice cream? Really? It's us.
Yeah.
What is happening here?
Yeah. Something to celebrate being roommates, honestly, because I'm not wearing glasses and my vision's blurry. I thought it said soulmates. The ice cream here on campus is
Celebrate
genuinely
being
good.
Together forever.
I promise.
You're not gonna leave me, right? If you leave me, something unfortunate might happen, right? You get what I'm talking about? Just emotional abuse out the wazoo.
Don't know.
Could you please
I
listen?
don't know.
And I'm paying.
Well, if that's the case, you made an offer I can't refuse.
Sweet, let's go.
The school shop was in a side building off the cafeteria, packed with instant noodles and giant bottles of soda. Students wandered the aisles aimlessly, clearly here more to spend time than money. Mai paid the cashier and we grabbed our ice cream cones, mine the one covered in sprinkles. Whoa! This is delicious!
It's ice cream.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We're lucky to have such good food on campus. This place would be awful if we didn't. I'd make Daddy send me to a different school. A school with a better chef.
I nodded and was about to respond when I noticed a commotion outside. A commotion in the ocean.
Ooh, let's see what's going on. I hope they're chicken fighting.
Mai grabbed my arm and dragged me outside. There, 3 boys wearing normal boots jackets were shouting at each other, each of their faces turning purple. Oh shit, dude.
Hold your breath. This again?
What?
What are you talking about?
Mamma mia!
Oh man.
Why
it's
is someone
continued.
who's balding in high school?
I'm clearly the only one who possesses the proper masculine form. No, you be Jess. That's
Yeah,
Jess.
right. I'm taller than you. And more attractive to boot.
Come on, guys. Can you not see these muscles? Nick pulled back the sleeve of his jacket and flexed his arm.
These guys are always going on about weird stuff like this. They're very energetic. Oh yeah?
Josh got into the downward-facing dog yoga pose and grinned.
Look at this butt. Just look at it.
Just look at the butt. Touch the butt. Be the butt.
What I don't understand is why they just don't ask Jared.
Oh, yeah? Paul kneeled low to the ground, then took off at a sprint, heading straight for us. What is happening?
Yeah!
Check this out! He sprang into the air in a graceful ballerina's leap, spinning through the sky, and finally came straight for me? Oh fuck, dude. That what? When I opened my eyes, I was sprawled flat on the ground, covered in dirt. Something cold and wet oozed into the top of my blouse.
Oh god. Hannah! Are you okay? You're so lucky.
I was just gonna leave that line open for interpretation. I sat up. Chunks of ice cream fell from my blouse to my skirt.
Oh, I thought she was bleeding.
What happened?
Ah!
You ran into someone, you idiot. My uniform! It's ruined! For a few seconds, silence. Then snickers rippled around me like the whining of cicadas. Cicadas are fucking way more loud than
Buzz, buzz,
that.
buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz,
Buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz, buzz.
buzz. My throat closed up, water stinging my
No.
eyes. No, not this again. I stood up, prepared to walk away with dignity, when the entirety of the Normal Boots Club suddenly appeared in front of my face.
What's up?
What happened here? Seriously? Tears sleeted down to my face. No, not here. I don't want to cry in front of them. Not the Normal Boots Club.
Hey.
Do you want to be peeps?
Hannah, are you alright? No, sorry. Hannah, are you alright?
See, that was kind of a guy voice.
Okay.
I'm going home.
Hannah.
Oh, wait, Hannah.
It's fine. I just want to be alone for now. Oh. Took all of my will not to run back to the dorm. I immediately changed into my pajamas and climbed into bed, reaching for my stuffed rabbit. What am I gonna do if this ends up just like last time?
What, did she murder someone?
Mr. Bunny stared at me with his big, lifeless eyes. I squished him into my chest, losing myself in his soft voice. The door opened with a soft click.
Hannah, are you okay?
I rolled over in bed to face the wall, pretending to be asleep. Mai stood in the center of the room for a while, looking at me. Finally, she sat down at her desk and began to work on something. The sound of her pencil scratching against the paper stilled my mind. I don't know how many hours passed, but eventually I fell asleep.
Asleep?
Asleep. I woke up to my alarm beeping, feeling only dread of the hours to come. After the nightmare that was the ice cream accident yesterday, I never wanted to take another step out of my room. Wow. I curled up inside my blankets as my alarm went off. It was only the second day of school, and I felt the same as I did every morning at home. Well, some shit went down at home then, I guess. Mai, of course, is already up, and I could hear her straightener clap shut every few seconds from across the room. I felt bad about letting the alarm go off for so long, so I slid my hand out of the covers to switch it off.
Hana? Hana! Get up, sleepyhead! I know you're awake!
Damn. I didn't even get the time to poke my head out before Mai's body slammed onto the edge of my mattress, bouncing me up. She jumped from almost halfway across the room. Is she some, like, stunt wrestler?
Morning!
Ha! You can't hide from Mai.
Sorry. I was breathless, and I paused to calm my heart before speaking again. I was breathless.
Are you worried about what happened yesterday?
Yeah.
No one cared about it, Hana. I almost forgot about it myself. Other than
She must have seen my face. She brought an arm around my soldier.
My soldier?
I can't say shoulders today. And pulled me closer to her.
For real though, we're gonna go to class and no one's even going to mention that you made a huge fool of yourself yesterday.
You could have put that better.
She didn't even make a fool of herself, she just got tackled. I'm kidding. It might have been a big scene, but it totally wasn't your fault. It was Paul, alright? When you jump, you have to calculate your trajectory. Like I did just now. Trajectory. He could learn a lot from a master like me. Get dressed and cheer up. I could bottle up your gloom and sell it to a wizard. And what if... Evil! I couldn't talk. You can't let that happen, Hana.
Oh, what if there was a crazy, like, side storyline about keeping yourself happy so that a wizard doesn't...
Let's get miserable.
Her
then.
smile was wide enough to bridge a gap between continents, like the ice bridge across the
Are you saying her smile is icy and cold?
The Bering Strait.
Are you saying her smile is icy and cold?
No. It's bridging a gap. The beginnings of tears pricked the back of my eyes, but this time they were for a different reason. I opened my closet and tried to avoid looking at the sad lump of clothing inside, slathered with dried up ice cream. I only had 2 uniforms, which cost my dad an entire month's salary.
How much is their uniform?
If I wasn't able to get the stain out of this uniform, what would I do? Sighing, I took my second uniform off its hanger and slipped it on as Mai waited impatiently for me.
No, like, offense to her or whatever. I guess she doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter. But shouldn't she have tried to deal with the stain right away so it didn't really, like, have time to set?
I think so, but she's had some emotional trauma in the past, and
I know, but
she had a crisis.
Be smart.
Yeah, but she was in a state of crisis, and then when you're in a state of crisis, you're not always doing the smartest. Hey, that picks up our voices.
I just messing with the microphone. Ready to go?
I guess so.
Yeah!
Good.